Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2019 as Air United. We are still very early on in the season. We've had a great, sort of preseason and tournament stuff, and then the actual league was a little bit womp-womp. And last episode was, a couple of weeks ago. We're doing all kinds of travel, and then the Extra Life stream, but it means we've gotten lots of chance to get in some good feedback. I totally agree. We do lack some defensive depth over here, and I do remember, I have a vague memory that we were looking for someone, and I don't know, I think we may have run into budgetary limits or something like that. We weren't really able to get it. What I might do is see if we can get maybe someone on loan, to fill this, because I think we can bring someone in between transfer windows if it's a loan. I'm actually not 100% sure. We'll have to take another look-see at that. I'm not going to deal with that today before the game, but I do have to admit, yeah, our defensive situation is a little bit weak sauce over here. There's also some interesting discussion as to whether the shadow striker up front makes a lot of sense, or if we want to switch it to some sort of playmaker up front. We'll see. So far, Alan Forrest is actually doing pretty well for us. He's actually currently got the highest pass completion, which again may point to it be more appropriate to have him some sort of playmaker role. But I think we're going to leave it as is just for now, and then we'll analyze that. I have started training up, though, a secondary version of this tactic that does have the less aggressive transition sort of period, a little bit sort of just slower counter, or, less counterific kind of idea, because that's absolutely right. If we're ahead, probably makes sense to switch to something more like that, so that we keep a little bit more control, especially as our players get a little bit more tired and just generally play a little bit more defensively. Anyway, I think with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and start to advance some time here. We'll probably get a few different pop-ups. Yeah, roundup. Okay, that's fine. Training schedule changes for Air United Reserves. Oh, I also changed it so we will take the team talks. People really wanted me to take the team talks. And I mean, I know it is better. Yeah, don't make these guys available. But I usually don't bother too much because I don't find it that meaningful. But yeah, the assistants do a pretty poor job with it overall. So we'll take a look. We may have wanted to manually tweak some of the training too. Decrease the transfer revenue retained. Yeah, not really a surprise, because the budget, we are slightly over our paid budget right now. Training schedule, for the different teams. I don't really need to know about the training schedule for the other squads. So are we email settings for Air under 18s? I don't need the training emails for them, probably. Possibly ditto for the reserve squad, especially not these. That's fine. Okay. Ross County. And yeah, Andy Gegan had he gotten some more offers? Hang on. Let's take another look here. Because I thought, I was just looking at the comments, there was something else. Yeah, but it was too low, so it was auto-rejected. Which I think is fine. Yeah, agreed sales price. And we will auto-accept that, I think. I don't know if we'll auto-accept, but we'll certainly be notified about it for whatever that price might have been. All right, scouting meeting. Let's see. I don't, honestly, there's not really anything we can do. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to go in scouting and go into the assignments. How do you manage this? Hot prospect, wingers. How do you... Yeah, okay. So we do have some defensive looking. Assignments over here. 3 awaiting scout availability. Yep, so how do we check the assignment queue? You know what I mean? Secondary Shadow Striker, sure, yeah, but... Hold on, I feel like there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to change my mind. And cancel doesn't cancel it. I can say just run this for another month. maybe? I don't know. It seems fairly odd. There must be a way of doing it. We want someone here. Transfer budget. Not transfer. We want to look for a loaner. Just search for a couple of months. Sure. Anyone available on loan for this sort of central thing. We're not going to be too specific about it. Okay. Next assignment. Yeah. How? This is very weird. Anyway, I'm sure we'll figure it out going forward. Let's just move on so that we can get to the game. Oh, this is actually Irn-Bru Cup. Oh, it's not even my my regular league. Okay. Completed your assignment. Okay, because I think they'd gone on for over a month. So we got some possibilities. That's fine. Some players named. Who is it? Oh, Shanklin up front. Nice. We'll hold off on that. We got to take here. Newly promoted heir. Are expecting to at least reach the next round. So these people are in League 1. Yeah, we should, on paper, be able to defeat them. Let's see. We got some team bonding going in. How is our team dynamics? Yeah, I was going to say, the cohesion's not all the way where we want. One unhappy player, wide range of ages, contrasting personalities. Yeah, it's a little rough. And I don't know if we've got someone in the top sort of leadership rank either, and what we can do about that. Irn-Bru Cup, let's go. I like how the background of the Irn-Bru Cup is Irn-Bru orange. That's just wonderful. So it's an away match, but we're definitely going in here expecting a win. Fitness tests, yeah, Chris is out. Sure, match preview. Over here. No real stats on the referee, 18 degrees and calm. Some of their players aren't in that strong form, but that's okay. All right, so team composition itself. Mark Kerr is definitely ready to go. And yeah, well, we probably at least want to bring you in as a substitute. Craig Moore hasn't been doing too well, and we still have Craig McGuffey. We've got some extra strikers. Let's do something like that. I know we have a lot of midfielder replacements. If we just do a quick pick to start off with. Okay, nothing really changes. I still like Shanklin up here. That's fine. For the pressing forward, Moffat's not even that comfortable for it. Okay. The important thing to check is that there's a fair number of subs available for most of our positions. You ready to go? Things are awkward here. Yeah, we have no wing replacements. With Chris being injured, we really do need to get some more. My poor defenders, they're going to be run ragged. Still, okay, I think we'll go with this. We definitely have to look for something. Whoa, that's loud. Is that loud? Okay, no, it's just me. I got my personal volume turned up. Okay, good. Excellent. So our player over here, we got captain there. Interesting sort of defensive, very defensively minded structure. Okay, so we are going to be assertive here. We're favorite for a reason. Go out there and make sure there's no there, and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Yeah, that could have been better, but for defense here, there's a lot of pressure on defense actually. Here, I have faith in you. Go out and make a difference. That usually always works. We'll be calm. I know it's not like a massive thing. There, excellent, lovely. All right, let's play. What's our settings here? Key highlights. We'll go with extended on this one. I think it's going to be good. All right. So we are playing away. We're in the white. Forrest moving up the ball on the wing quite a bit. Not really. There we go. He's got a passing target now. He did beat a lot of the defenders, although eventually he gets brought down. Looks like we may have taken it back there before the cut. Yeah, we're still in the offense. Sending it up to Crawford, who getting out to the wing to Harvey, who's got a... Oh, I'm surprised he didn't shoot. Centers it to Forrest, who's got no real shot there. I actually would have liked to see Harvey take a shot, I think. And I realize, you know, we have tactics and everything set up a certain way, but still, I think I would have loved to have seen him take a shot. Probably, you know, it wouldn't have gone. He's not necessarily the greatest shooter, but it's a good opportunity. Should encourage players to try a shorter passing play. Why, though? Just something about this team or the weather composition? How's our passing? It's only sitting at 72%, but, you know, it's still fine. All right. Corner gets denied. We just let it roll out for a throw-in. I think we probably kept going there, inspired by the feedback, man. It's the other team. All right, gets knocked away from the free kick. It was pretty close to free kick to the goal there. There were lots of opportunities. It was a little dangerous. So they're going to start tiring a lot faster than we're going to tire, although we've got a little bit of that going on. It is an away game, and I do like how that's modeled now. Crawford, I think, was trying to pass to Forrest. That was just a miscommunication, because and that whole thing was a mess. Like, Smith could have taken it in the first place. It was just really awkward. We're still looking to bring up that team cohesion, I think. I'm going to go ahead and set the mentality to positive here, because we should be fairly happy to be pretty aggressive here. We should be the stronger team. Here's Harvey coming in again. I was going to say, if he shoots now with the worst angle, no! It's just a beautiful setup for Shanklin. I thought it was going for the net, but I feel like it maybe had that curl away from the net and just perfectly sets things up for Shanklin. The goalkeeper had no real chance there. That was just way too dangerous from way too many different angles. Just gorgeously played. Harvey's really been quite good for us, if I recall. I don't know, like, maybe it's just one of those things where you see a lot of good moments and it turns out it's not that much. But I think if we look at his ranking, we look at his stats, I think we'd see pretty good stuff. Get Smith up on the wing, looking to set up a nice cross. He sends it backwards to Ormaz, who sends it to Crawford, who does take the shot forward. It gets deflected, but into a corner, which is always perfectly fine. Ormaz. I guess with a shorter game, if we're better on paper, then we don't have to sort of roll the dice on a long pass all the time to hope to go forward. We can just beat people with a safer and more consistent build-up with a short passing game. That might be part of the logic, actually. I just realized. Let me know in the comments. Again, you know, since I don't play foot soccer ball and I have no real experience with it, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know what all the answers are. We are up 1. I don't think I'll make a change quite yet, although I don't know. Maybe what we do is we change to a slightly more relaxed one, but keep the positive mindset. That actually might be good. I want to make sure that people are still pushing. With passion. No, you calm. Don't get complacent out there. Okay, good. Seems motivated. Excellent. We'll just end the team talk now before we do too much. Start the second half. So yeah, this one here is a slightly more defensive one, but will still be positive. So it'll be, sort of lower tempo, less rapid. It's not the instant counter. We're actually, it's the much more secure and chill rebuilding and whatnot. Like, instead of immediate counter, we take time to do all the regrouping and everything like that, which is going to be fine. But with the positive tempo, we're still, or positive mentality, we're still going to encourage people to move up a little bit more and be a little bit more aggressive. But, you know, after taking a breather so that we don't do things too crazy. Ormaz comes down after a tackle attempt there. Hopefully he's okay. No message about it, so I guess that's going to be fine. There's like hardly anyone in the stands here. I mean, you know, it's still fairly on in a tournament with some fairly lower key teams. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, a little bit of a takeaway there. Nice job. We didn't, unfortunately, weren't able to keep possession. But Harvey's going to go and head it. They're still on the offense here. I mean, maybe we're sitting too far back. We still have, I think, a fair amount of, like, tackle pressure on this tactic. I can double check that. Oh! All right, Doohan picks it up. Excellent. Thank you very much. Out of possession. Yeah, I don't know. That might keep just pulling at us out of position, especially if we get tired. I'm just canceling that. You know, do we go after for the tackle right away, or do we sit back a bit more? Sure, we'll keep an eye on butt face there. That's going to be fine. Ormaz back to Smith, who censors it up to Forrest, who takes the one-timer, gets defended. It was going to look real good, though. I can't criticize them for taking the attempt. That was just gorgeous. Exactly the sort of thing we want to see more of, because it's probably going to lead to a lot of goals going forward. Oh! Okay, that was scary. That is going to be a corner. This is all pretty terrifying. Part of me wonders if we just, you know, one goal. I mean, it's not like we're not still trying to score. We're not parking the bus. We're just trying not to overwork ourselves at this point. Now, we may want to look into doing a first substitute here. And the subs will probably be mostly focused around, I would say, sort of defense and, well, except we don't have defensive subs, so midfielders. Oh, can Moffat win? He can get it. He centers it up to... Oh, it gets knocked away, but Forrest got a real opportunity for a shot there. Keeping up the tempo, gets knocked away. Forrest picks it up again. It does get knocked away from him, and it's going to be a throw-in for us. Okay, let's take a look at the substitution situation here. Some people are getting tired, but it's not as bad as it could. Harvey's still doing great. Ormaz's getting a little bit tired. And we've got Murdoch here, who's only running at a 6.3. He's not that tired yet, but his performance isn't great. You know what? I'm going to replace Ormaz first. Assistant is recommending Ross Doherty. Sure. That's fine. Okay, let's keep going with this. So we keep up a little bit more speed in the midfield. Whoa, that was insanely dangerous. This lane guy, I don't like. Okay, you know, let's increase the urgency. They're getting a little bit too much opportunity to get something done. That, I don't think, has anything to do with our transition rules. There you go. Mr. Doohan picks it up. Still going to try to distribute it to the playmakers. I did tell him to be a little slower with some of these distributions on the secondary tactic here. And this is slightly more time-killy. Big pass forward to Moffat, who's got some space. Oh my god, the goalkeeper just gets a tip of the finger on there, and he's able to deflect it out. We're still going to be on offense here with the throw-in, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Smith throws to Doherty, back to Smith, who's going to be able to center it up. Nope, gets to Murdoch, who's not still got a shot. Back to Doherty, Crawford, who's going to try it from a bit of a distance, as keeps happening. I can't remember. Am I not discouraging him from doing that going forward? I think so. I mean, I could give him a specific instruction here, hey, shoot less, but I mean, it's not necessarily bad. All right, opposition's making a change. I think this is a good time for us to make another change as well. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll bring in Jamie Adams here. And he's not that great. But a fresh pair of legs on defense like that's good. And then maybe another sub in 5 minutes or so, depending on how it goes. We still have the 1-0 lead, which is really razor thin. Last thing I want to do is go into penalties here, because that's just too much of a coin flip for me. Let's make another sub here. 13 minutes left. You're playing well. You're getting tired. The thing is, we don't really have a substitute for you. So maybe Murdoch here, who hasn't been performing as well. Let's bring in Andy. I like Andy. Kerr's still working on his condition a little bit. I mean, this would be a way to get it up, but it's a little bit too tight, I think, to do that. It's amazing that we're not getting a highlight here. Things have been pretty chill. We've got 10 minutes left in regular time. They've got a corner into a head. Oh, my God. Gets deflected away to safety, but that is insane. That was terrifying, and they're going to have another corner out of this. I don't know how our set-piece defense has been so far. Ooh, and they still are going! Oh, my God. Thank you very much. Goalpost MVP of the match. Doohan clutches that ball like, oh, my God. What's going on here? No! Cleared. Okay, finally cleared. I mean, they're still going to be on the offense over here, but get away from that dangerous corner area. Holy cow. I mean, maybe the tactics change is a little goofy. I don't know. Interesting little backwards pass there. Doherty doing it with a little bit of flair. Shanklin with a shot from outside the box with real power, forcing a corner out of it, too. 4 minutes left, and we're on the offense right now. All right, I'm feeling a little bit better than I was when we had like 17 back-to-back corners against us. What the hell? All right, 91-30, still in the offense. Shanklin back to, who has that? I don't know. Anyway, Smith's going to pick it up here, move it up a little bit on flanks. Gigan back to Smith. We don't have Smith maybe playing wide enough. I don't know. Back to Doherty and Smith. Do we have to run a defense on this one? We might not have run a defense on this particular variation. And I think that's something that we do want there, because they get sort of stuck outside the box, and I think they got to make an attempt to go in. All the way across to Harvey, which was not quite what I expected. Harvey gets it in the box. Crawford, Crawford, who takes a shot. Harvey's going to pick it up again here, and can he get it centered up? No, it's going to be Crawford again. To Doherty, who moves it up a little bit, takes the shot. Harvey keeps it up. What do we got? 30 seconds left about. Bit of a reset here. Back to Rose. Doherty, wide to Harvey. Harvey gets it in. Oh! Denied there. All right, and another throw-in for us. I think this is going to end 1-0, unless something really crazy happens in the last few seconds, but I think it's going to be okay. So again, not quite as clean and as one-sided as I might hope. Again, I mean, it was just one league difference, and it was a one-way game, but that was, I don't know. Performance was disappointing. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to be, like, you know, bit of let off. We weren't good enough to have to step things up against better oppositions. There we go. Looking fired up. Good. And that's it. It might have just, you know, been an actual off day. It's so hard to tell. This Harvey kid, man, 20 years old, crushing it. New air signing. What's his history here? From Aberdeen. Came in on a free. Did I sign him? Came in on when? I don't know when he came in. I look at transfers over here. This is all. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be transfer history. No. Okay. I don't think so. I think these are all the ones I did. Fee. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, well. Well, so, I mean, we booked a win, but again, we're doing really good in the cups. That's the Irn-Bru, and we get the Betfred next against the Rangers. Oh, that's going to be an easy one. I mean, we only went down by 1 last time we met in a friendly. Yeah, I think it's very likely we're just going to be obliterated here. Might be a good time for us to work on a more defensive strategy, though, which we can employ as sort of a second half when we're in the lead kind of thing, or when we're up against a much better team like this. The odds of us beating the Rangers are basically nothing, but we'll see what we can do anyway. And then it's Dunfermline over in the championship once again. All right, and we did continue there. If we look at the competitions and our expectations, reach 4th round. So the Scottish Cup, we still have to do 1 just to meet expectations. The Betfred Cup was just be competitive. The board really happy with how that's worked out. Irn-Bru Cup was reach 3rd round. And that was our first round. So we really are expected to win at least a couple more in the Irn-Bru. So, yeah, it's totally okay if we lose against next one. No one's expecting us to win. So pressure is really off. And again, that might be a good time for us to just work on developing some other stratagem. So we're going to go and put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the continued advice. And I can't wait until next time. See you then.